Welcome back, Firebirds. My favorite night of the week. We got Rocket League on Friday night here. We are going to get started here. We got first of 3 matches tonight. We have the semifinals for the NECC, all 3 matches. We got Firebirds Red taking on the Purdue Boilermakers in the Challengers Great Lakes Finals. Actually, I believe it's the Midwest. I'm sorry. Carthage Black plays in the West Great Lakes. I'll be hosting. I'm Flair. I'm joined by the Bearded Man. I'll be playing a little bit later tonight, so I'll probably have to dip out for the 3rd match.
You'll be stuck with me for a little bit, and then I'm sure we'll get PD in here for the 3rd game.
That's true. And then so we've got this match happening right now at 5. That'll get started in just a few seconds. At 7 is when we will have the Carthage Firebirds Black taking on the Lincoln Land Community College Loggers. They played him in Nationals. It was a different team then. There's, I believe, one consistent player that was on that Nationals team. So the Firebirds looking for maybe a little bit of revenge in that one as they try to move their way onto the finals. And then we got the Firebirds White taking on Wartburg College Orange there. That is, we are the number 5 seed, and we're taking on the number 1 seed tonight.
Oh, you got this in the bag.
Yeah, you know, upsets happen all the time.
You know, you are on such an even playing ground here with these in esports in general. You know, it's really going to be a good game to watch. It reminds me of our Overwatch team last season, upsetting the number 1 undefeated team, giving them their very first loss of the season. So that shows, and we've had numerous occasions where one of our teams beats a team that they were not, you know, scheduled to win or not, you know, predicted to win.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I think 2 of our 3 matches last week was that. I believe Carthage Red, beat the number 3 seed, which was Illinois State University. They beat them in 5. That was quite a good game last week. Carthage Black was the number 2 seed, so they played the number 7 seed, handled them very swiftly, and then we, the number 5 seed, took on the number 4 seed in the form of Morningside, and we beat them in 4 games. So
it is the semifinals, like you said. So definitely going to be a lot of really, really good Rocket League here. You know, if we see any sort of sweeps tonight, that is going to be something that
I'll be impressed. I'll be impressed if we see a sweep tonight.
Yeah, I mean that's like having, you know, the Super Bowl, having it happen where there's a team that's winning against like 40-0, you know.
Hey, you want my overconfident call out? The sweep, if it does happen tonight, it'll be us against Wartburg.
All right, I'm holding you to it. I'm not making any predictions.
If there's one, it's us against Wartburg.
I have a very bad record in the past with predicting.
Just not predicting matches very well.
I refuse to predict during the playoffs, but we are going into next week, the finals. So if any of these teams win tonight for the Firebirds, they move on to the the championship finals. Next week, and we already have the Firebirds Valorant team going into the finals on Monday against Lakeland University.
Yes,
and it is going to be a LAN too. So here in the arena, Lakeland is awesome enough to be attending in person. So it's going to be a very special occasion for that. And it's, like I said, the championship Valorant.
Yeah, that one will be a marathon, though, as we move from best of 3 for Valorant into best of 5. And I say that as a commentator who has a voice that does actually, contrary to popular belief, get a little tired after a while.
Oh, yeah, relatable.
You know, my mother does think I can run my mouth all day. I swear I cannot. And that will be putting me to the test if we have to go the full distance of Game 5. But I'm very excited for that one.
Yeah, I'm sure we might, you know, have some substitutions in our casting roster, you know, every once in a while. If needed, I'll be here on backup, because normally it's you and Toner.
Yes, me and Toner have been handling Valorant all year. That's been a roller coaster as they've had severe improvements from last season.
Oh yeah, it is night and day, despite most of the roster being the same.
Right.
So I'm excited to see how well they do on Monday, as well as Lakeland. I'm pretty sure, I don't know the Lakeland's record off the top of my head, but they're also going to be a very good team. So like I said, when you come into these playoff, these championships, you're going to be seeing a lot of head-to-head matches.
Actually, oddly enough, Lakeland was the number 5 seed that beat the number 1 seed to head to the finals. So
I told you.
There's another little good luck charm for Carthage White tonight.
But enough about Rocket League, or enough about Valorant.
Enough about Rocket League. I can keep going. Let's give you one more update. League of Legends season did come to an end on Wednesday. They lost 0-2. I'm not quite sure to who. I'll get that for you guys in a little bit.
It was Kettering.
Kettering. There we go. So they will be moving on to the finals. Very proud of
Kettering will be. Unfortunately, the Firebirds will not.
Firebirds will not. League of Legends, though, very proud. They moved up a division. They were in Challengers this year, and they hung pretty well. I think they were the number 3 seed overall until they lost in the semis there.
And it was a really good match played by Kettering. Firebirds really tried to hold it in, but they hold themselves, but they couldn't. But it looks like we're about to be starting here, though.
Yeah,
all the teams are in the lobby, so
I think we're waiting on a couple other observers in the match right now. They're taking their time.
Oh yeah, the NECC is going to be streaming this match too. But if you're watching right now, you don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have to go anywhere.
You got us. You know us.
You know good old Flair and Bearded Man. We'll give you a good time throughout this match. We've accidentally, let's see here. No, we're fixing it up. Yep, we had our names going a little wrong here on our little prompt screen. Purdue will be blue, Carthage will be orange for this one. I guess we'll head to the starting lineups here. We got the freshman for the Firebirds, Vale, playing overall a great season so far. Phenomenal start.
We almost.
It's because we know it. We know he's had a phenomenal start to the season. Huge shout out to Vale. He plays in the Dominus. Very interesting. I think he's the only one that plays in the Dominus. We see Petey in it every once in a while. But he's a freshman. He's not exactly the most mechanical player, but he's consistent. And that's been his key. That's his game. He will be putting shots on target. He'll be there when you need him as a third man. So moving over to the more mechanical end, though, our second guy for the Firebirds, Red, we got Hoaxed, who is a junior right now. Hoaxed, very mechanical, plays on keyboard and mouse, is always up in the air for something, always trying to air dribble it around or dribble it around. He is more of that solo play kind of guy. Definitely a passer when needed, though I won't lie, I do think a lot more of his passes come off failed solo plays than actual attempted passes.
As long as it's a successful failure, you know, if it's an awful failure, if it bounces off the wall and it goes nowhere near our players, then we can consider that a fail. But if it bounces off one of the sides of the goal and then immediately goes into one of our players, I'll call that successful. It's like a successful landing on an airplane.
Exactly.
You can walk away from it.
It's like falling with style in Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
And then rounding out our Firebirds, we got Dotson, another junior. I believe he's an education major, history minor. Or maybe it's the other way around. History major, education minor. Just trying to get as much info out as I can about my teammates.
Yeah, I mean, what's their social security number?
You know, it's gotta... And so, Carthage is ready now. We're waiting on Purdue to ready up. As we get started here, Purdue, for the starters, we got Ryan, we got Plane, and we got Enchanted.
Ooh, that's a good Disney movie.
Last time these two teams met was a solid 2.5 months ago. It was in week 1 of the regular season where the Firebirds lost 1-3. And, you know, some will say that they were still finding their footing. Didn't quite have the chemistry we all thought. We're going to see if that 2.5 months has changed anything as we get going here.
I mean,
number 1.
I fully agree. I mean, you're looking at how we played week 1, still getting used to each other's play styles. And then I believe it was about week 4 when we really saw that click, that change, playing a lot more as a team. And I think we've seen that from all the games after that. So
and
I'm
here
excited.
We go. We got game number 1 of the NECC Challengers Midwest Playoffs starting off here. Kickoff goes in favor of the Firebirds. We got Hoaxed up to meet Ryan. Ryan will 50 it toward the orange half. Pass off to Hoaxed isn't quite met. It's cut off by Enchanted instead. And now we got Vale booming it down the field. One defender left in net. It's going off the backboard. Ryan will be able to get a nice soft touch and take it away. Hoaxed might turn on this. Instead, Datsun will take it. The boom is out to Enchanted, though. Gets a shot toward target. Now redirect opportunity for Hoaxed, and it's going to be in. Firebirds started early.
I told you they're going to be working as a team. That was a great setup by Vale, despite being in the goal line, hitting it all the way to the other side, and Hoax was able just to tap it in just enough to guarantee that goal.
Yeah, you know, we started to see a little bit of an overcommit there by Purdue. They're going to have to lock those down quickly if they hope to keep this scoring from happening by the Firebirds. Enchanted takes to the sky. He's immediately met by Vale, but a great 50 is going to allow a shot from Ryan. Goes off the backboard and cleared away by Hoax. Breakaway opportunity now for the Firebirds. They just got to get it mid. One defender will be there. It's going to go off the curve. Plane will read it. And Ryan will clear it as Ryan's going for that follow-up touch. He gets one off the bar and just barely out. It's going to be a tough save, but Vale will be there. We now work back down to the blue half. Enchanted stops it, but gets demo. Now Hoax has space to work with. He'll pop it for his teammate, but instead, he'll be the one that has to go for it. He gets demoed for his troubles. Vale shoots, and it's off with the save by Plane, though. Plane now works it back over the orange half. Hoax takes it to his corner. He's going to try and get a 50, and that goes over. Datsun with the chance now. Clears it back out to Hoax. It'll be cut off by Enchanted. Firebirds trying to find each other on these passes, but Enchanted's been reading them real well, and that passing opportunity is going to be a tough save. Maybe some miscommunication by the Firebirds as Ryan will tie it up with 3 minutes and 30 left on the clock.
I mean, I think, like you said, it was just a little bit potentially miscommunication. Ryan did have just a really good tap. All of the Firebirds players were trying to get it, but nobody was there in the right position to get it. You know, you have to be in the goal to really guarantee some of these saves.
Yeah, nice 50 off the kickoff from Vale. Datson's going to try and bring it up the wall. It's going to go out to Host. Host keeps it in play. And right there, Plane's there to bounce it on back out and clear it downfield. Oh, that might be an overcommit by the Firebirds, and it rolls on in by Plane.
I mean, right there, we saw clear as day. None of the Firebirds were positioned in the goal. They need to have somebody in that goal or close enough to the goal to turn back at a moment's notice, because exactly that could happen. You get the Purdue gets a really good shot, and it just rolls in.
And so first we got going right here. We got Ryan going for the kickoff. And the shot is in by Enchanted as Purdue is starting off hot. You know, they took about a minute to get warmed up here, but they are now striking with authority here as that pass gets right over Vale and slotted into the top left.
I mean, right there, Vale was closest to the goal, but the other players, despite losing that kickoff, were nowhere to be found. So that is definitely something they're going to need to change.
We got Plane now going for another shot. Vale's going to be there, though, for this one. He's not going to miss 3 in a row. As now Hoax has the opportunity to go for a shot. It's got to be cut off, and Plane will be there. See, the things that are happening on defense are just simple mistakes that the Firebirds are going to be able to clean up realistically. You know, I mean, they could just be shaking some nerves off. Frankly, this Firebirds red team never really starts off the strongest. That big miss by Vale is going to be tough, though, and it should be punished, but Hoax is able to get back in time. Hoax can't keep it going. Instead, it's going to be a fake for Vale. It's going to get a tap over to the right corner. Now Datsun is up. Datsun will try and meet Plane, but Plane gets by him with great control, gets the reset, and Hoax gets the touch. Shot now coming from Enchanted. Vale will clear it away downfield. Ryan there to pick it up at the midfield and dribbles it, not quite around Hoax, so now Datsun goes up. Datsun will get a 50 with Plane. Vale has to beat. Vale does so, should be able to follow, gets the fake, passes it over one, and it'll be cut off by the Boilermakers there as Ryan tries to transfer this one into the orange net. Enchanted now gets nice little 50 in the corner, but Vale will win that one and look for his teammate mid. Datsun just can't quite connect on the shot, and we are going to see the transition by the Boilermakers now as he goes to the ceiling. He's got the reset, goes for the musty, trying for the double tap, doesn't quite get in the goal. Enchanted goes off the curve, off the wall, and now Hoax and Datsun start moving downfield. Back to Vale, Vale off the corner. No Boilermaker quite able to make the touch. Vale gets a 50 instead. Hoax tries to keep it on the blue half, but instead it'll go straight to Ryan, and the redirect opportunity is wide as Vale tries to get it out. Less than 2 minutes left for the Firebirds to start making some noise here in game number 1. They just need 2 more, very doable, but they gotta stop missing on these simple aerials here. That's gonna be a tough save, and Hoax will be the one to make it. Ryan goes off the wall. The shot is wide again. Vale finally gets it out of the danger zone. Gets 1 touch, 2 touch. Tries to go for the 50 with Ryan, and Enchanted will be the one to collect it. Enchanted goes again. The control is there as Datsun gets up for that one. Plane goes high. Vale will meet the pass, though. Might double it, fakes the double, but Ryan reads it well as that goes off the bar and out. Crossbar works as the defender there. Now it's cleared out to the midfield. A minute left on the clock now. Goes off the wall. Plane will be the one to meet it. Datsun will just get a tip of it, though, and be able to get the 50. That's 2 Boilermakers beat. That's 3. 1 left. Shot goes off the bar. Attempt is there and wide by Hoax as Vale gets a nice demo to break up those rotations, but Enchanted is going to keep moving downfield. Boilermakers working on low boost. They get 1 in the corner. Double tap goes off. Ryan misses the shot there, and now it's Enchanted who's able to play this slowly. Gets around 1, can't get the double tap. His teammate is there, but Vale is there too to make the save, as Datsun will put this to the wall. Less than 30 now left on the clock. The Firebirds have to score with time left and even consider overtime here, as that air dribble goes all the way to the blue corner. Vale's able to collect that beautifully, though. Fakes the touch, gets the 50, and Ryan is able to clear it back down and waste precious seconds that the Firebirds need. That 50 goes mid. Shot is off, but it is not looking good for the Firebirds in game number 1, as they will concede to the Boilermakers.
You know, I think definitely very clear, like we said at the beginning, Firebirds were just not positioned correctly. But you could definitely tell that they really fixed that up at the end, you know, being able to make sure Vale was playing defense majority of it. And I think for that, it really comes down to saying, all right, and I'm sure this is exactly what happened. Vale was probably like, all right, I'm going to sit in goal. Everybody else worry about it, you know, potentially something like that. Definitely needing to keep that communication up, you know, ensuring that, hey, I'm in the goal or something like that, because of those shots that could just go right into from half from the midfield line. There we go.
Yeah, we're seeing the Firebirds make a few mistakes that they wouldn't normally make, and I think that might be those first game jitters. They happen, but Firebirds need to stop allowing so many shots on goal. We are looking at 13 shots to 4 right now. That is almost a 10-shot differential between the teams, and that's probably the key between the goal differential here. We're about to head into game 2. I see in the chat we got Nerdy Penguin asking what games we normally play. I normally play Rocket League. That's all I'm really on. I do commentate for just about any game under the sun here. And then I believe Bearded Man over here plays Overwatch and Halo, though I think you are done with Overwatch?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing casting for Overwatch in the spring. I will not be joining the amazing roster this season. Just, focusing on my senior year, but also casting because I love to do it.
Absolutely there. We get started in game number 2. That's going to be a shot opportunity right off the rip for Enchanted as the Firebirds get caught downfield all together there off the double commit from Vale and Datsun there. See, just simple communications what the Firebirds need, and they're going to pull it together. We're not going to see a sweep here in this series. They'll get it moving. They just need to find their rhythm here as Vale goes for it off the kickoff. He'll be bumped away, though, with a great bump there by the Boilermakers. Plane now goes for the shot attempt. That's a great shot, but a great touch by Hoax to follow it up. Vale gets a nice 50. Excuse me. And Vale should be able to follow, but someone's right on his tail. Gets the flick high, and can't be pinched in by Datsun as it goes just a little bit too off the bar. Vale passes out to Hoax now. Hoax does an accidental backflip. It's going to be tough there, but that 50 goes very much in favor of the Firebirds as Datsun tries to pre-jump that one, though. 50 out mid. Vale with the shot opportunity. Cleared away by Purdue there. Now we got another chance for Enchanted. He's going for the net. Dat's unable to get the save. Demo and net is going to clear up some room for the Boilermakers to go to work. Ryan will start it. Gets it out to his teammate mid. Can't quite be cut off. Vale tries, and that shot's off. And Vale can't get the touch. No one there for the follow-up quite yet. That's to the backboard, and Datsun will clear it away to the corner. Firebirds only down by 1, but a minute has already been shaved off the clock here as Enchanted tries to pepper the net with yet another shot. Ryan now goes to the sky once again. Seeing beautiful control right now out of Purdue, especially in the air. Their ground game is it's nothing to write home about, but the fact that they are always given that space to pop the ball and just dribble it wherever they want on the field, that's what the Firebirds got to start worrying about. That's now gonna have a shot opportunity. Tries to put it to the right post, but Ryan will take it away, clear it out, and it actually might just give possession to the Firebirds here. That pop's gonna go right to Enchanted as Hoax now turns on this one. Hoax doesn't follow that one up. Instead, it'll be Ryan going for the double touch and off, but barely. Firebirds can't be letting those slide by anymore. Datsun with the backflip there. Clears it downfield. Ryan touches it once. Vale to the backboard. Hoax is up. Can't quite get the read. Firebirds might have had a little bit of an overcommit there as Plane can just put it on net. And the Firebirds go down 2-0 with 2 minutes 45 on the clock.
Yet another overcommit from the Firebirds. Nobody was in that goal. All of our marbles were in one basket. I think I just mixed two analogies or something like that. But ultimately, they need to be careful with that, and they need to stop doing that.
Yeah, just a matter of communication there to recognize when your teammate can't quite rotate out at the speed you want him to. Plane's now up off the corner. He's looking for someone mid. Trying to look for Enchanted, but Vale tries to read it. And Hoax should have a free possession on the wall now. Read very well by Ryan. Now Vale and Datsun double committing again. And that's going to go to the backboard. Plane is up. And accidentally saves the shot as Hoax now has a chance against a 1v1. Saved, and Datsun now tries to keep it in. That's popped up for Vale, who's got a shot opportunity. It goes to the backboard, though, and Ryan will be able to take care of it. 2 minutes left on the clock here for the Firebirds. Vale now trying, and will score off that one. Able to find his teammate in the midfield is Hoaxed as we move to cutting that lead in half.
I mean, you can see definitely forcing the Boilermakers to kind of be out of position, and it worked out for the Firebirds, so they really need to be looking for those opportunities and also keep working as a team.
We're going to see off this kickoff a great 50 by Ryan. Once again, Datsun, though, will get the touch We just try to pepper their net, maybe force them to double commit. Vale gets one off the wall. Can't follow it with the low boost. Another double commit there by the Boilermakers. Firebirds got to be able to start capitalizing off this. Some great control coming out of the Firebirds here as they pepper the net once again. Hoax now goes for the pass middle. Vale's got shot opportunity and ties it up for the Firebirds in game 2. The freshman steps up again, 2 for 2.
Wow, again and again. And it's not like Vale's doing it alone. Being set up by Hoax in that shot. You need that teamwork. You need to be working as a team. This isn't, solo queuing online. You are playing as a team, so you have this communication you can rely on.
That's going to the backboard. Vale won't be able to read it, so instead it'll be Hoax going to the wall there. It bounces out. Hoax should have another attempt. He's going to actually take it all the way to the other wall. Gets 50 out mid for Datsun, back to Hoax, back to no one, sadly, though I'm proud of Vale for being patient on that, because that could have been an accidental overcommit there. Hoax now up. He'll beat, gets the 50. Datsun might leave this for Vale, and Vale shoots again, forces the double commit. Hoax puts it off the backboard, though. Now Datsun back up. Finally, we're seeing the Firebirds get some life out of them, get some pressure going against the Boilermakers here as Plane tries to get this out of here. Doesn't get it far enough as now Datsun's gonna have a chance to center again. Gets the double touch and all the way in. What a shot by Datsun!
What a beautiful shot by Datsun. Look at this. Hoax setting him up, knowing Datsun is in the corner. Datsun hitting it onto the side and just walking it down the wall, using the wall as this guide for the ball. Exactly what we want to see, and hopefully do it again and again and again.
Firebirds now up by 1 with less than a minute left, but now it's the Purdue offense that's taking the stand as Hoax tries to clear it away. He gets a great 50, and that might be an open net if Hoax can get back. Ryan's got more boost, though. Vale now going. He'll meet the 50, and that's going to drop in front of the net. Who can be there? It'll be Plane. Firebirds understand that they don't need to force one. Vale's going to be in a tough spot. That's going to be a shot. Oh, and the bar saves him as Enchanted tries to put it there. Vale clears it out, tries to find Hoax. Tries to find Datsun. Now it's Hoax. Demoed for his troubles. It's on the blue half, though, as we approach the final 15 seconds of play here. Ryan gets past 1, doesn't get past 2. Vale pops it high, just wasting time now. Not much boost to work with. Plane tries to pass it out, and the shot is there. We're tied up with 7 seconds left.
It's moments like this where you need to realize when you have such low time on the clock, you need to be playing just all in on defense, and because exactly that's going to happen. They had that moment where they didn't have anybody in the goal, and it did not work out for them.
Plane gets the 50. Oh my gosh, I would have cried if we had a kickoff goal there. Datsun tries to clear it out. They're forcing overtime now. That's going to go bouncing off the corner and down. We got overtime in game number 2.
It is so clearly the semifinals.
Datsun forces that over to Purdue as Plane's going to try and center that. Shot is off. Vale tries to get the read. The follow-up is also off, and now it'll be Hoaxed. Clearing it downfield to Vale. The transfer's there. No one off the backboard. It'll be Ryan. Enchanted up next. Backboard again. Now Vale. Gets it over one. Can Ryan make the save? He pops it up. Vale tries to finish it. Doesn't quite do it. We keep going here in game number 2. Datsun goes to the wall. There's no one there to meet him. He'll be met by Ryan in the air, though. Misses the touch. Might fake out the defenders. Hoax on the ball now. Tries to pass it out to Vale. That's going to go down, and Datsun maybe with the read. We see one bump. Vale trying to just disrupt this defense any way possible. Gets a 50. Enchanted. It's around him. Datsun will make the save, though. Ryan now with the ball above. Datsun will pass it out. Hoax will be the one to be there. Gets the 50. Vale will go next. Datsun unable to get boost. Vale beats. Vale's not able to follow, though, as that's going to fall, but Hoax has a shot opportunity. It goes off. Hoax tries to pass it out, and Datsun gets juked out by Hoax accidentally. Vale now needs a clear, and that clear will buy the Firebirds the time they need to reposition. Goes to the orange corner now. Hoax gets a great 50. He's able to follow it. Not much boost to work with, though. Doesn't get the touch. Now Datsun. Enchanted. Skies it high. It'll be Vale there. Enchanted gets the touch. It goes high and bounces out. Hoaxton Plane up. And the shot opportunity is off as Firebirds are diving at this. It's going to be tough. It's popped in front of the net. Datsun and Hoax both up. Shot is not there. We are seeing a scramble in front of the net right now as Datsun tries to get around one. Enchanted with the double touch. Hoax now has a little bit of a chance and boost to work with. Can't get around Plane. Vale goes to the wall. Datsun gets a 50. It was a gamble there. Hoax now shoots over to Datsun. Playing will 50 it. Hoax can't get the touch he's looking for. Now it's Vale slowing the play down. Gets under one shot. Will finish it for the Firebirds. Slows the play down and gets the fake.
Vale, what a beautiful read by Hoax and Vale, realizing that everybody's on the edge of their seat, everybody's fired up, and just need to take it slow, get very calm, and exactly what we're going to see. Vale with the ultimate shot, but not alone. Hoax having 3 assists in that fight. Vale and Datsun having the only shots. We saw Hoax playing for those assists, not playing for those shots. Yeah. But it's exactly what you need. When everybody's playing to get the shot, you're going to have so many issues. Having 9 shots on goal total for the Firebirds, as opposed to Purdue, who had 13, a 4-shot difference despite the Firebirds winning, meaning the Firebirds were playing a lot smarter, having a lot better reads, being able to take those opportunities and not being too greedy. Exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, we see Trent in the chat saying Vale went crazy. That Vale did. Vale's been going crazy all series. Excuse me, he went defensive in the first game, and now we see the offensive threat out of him in game number 2. We'll see which Vale shows up in game number 3.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an exciting match here. 1-1 in the series. We might go into game 5 and. Whoo, oh boy!
I don't got the stress.
I don't have the heart.
Game 5.
Even that match, you could probably hear me reacting to every single shot.
We get started on game number 2 here. Datsun 50s it over to Hoax. Hoax tries to follow, doesn't quite get the touch he's looking for. Playing now versus Datsun. 1v1, 1v2. The pass is up. Vale can't quite get there. It's a tough spot to be in if you're Vale. Enchanted throwing out the wall dashes just for fun there on the celly. As Plane gets a nice pop to Enchanted. Dang, what a shot there. Clocking that one in at 70 miles an hour. Boilermakers go up 1-0 to start it off.
It was just bad positioning on the Firebirds. They overcommitted on that offensive maneuver, and it just was not working out for them.
Host gets 1 touch, tries to fake the second one. Now it'll be Datsun's turn. He'll pass it out once. Host will get the touch over to Vale, who's going to have the wall and a little bit of boost to work with. Goes off the ceiling, gets past 1. Can he double it? Doesn't matter. They'll do it for him as Vale scores for the Firebirds, forcing the own goal.
When you don't have one of your teammates ready to assist you with the goal, just use one of them, and that'll happen.
Firebirds tie it up.
On your team.
We got 2 goals scored in only 30 seconds of the game. If that spells out the rest of this game, we are going to have a shootout here. As Enchanted gets it going again for the Boilermakers.
I think for this, I'm not quite sure what went wrong. We had 2 Firebirds in goal, and I think nobody knew Enchanted was there to shoot the ball.
Now we got kickoff number 4. Only 33 seconds into the match here. We'll have Hoaxed up. They'll just try and pepper the net there. Plane will be the one to touch it. Gets over Vale. Now it's Datsun left alone. Shot opportunity. No double touch. 50 feet away as the Firebirds have a chance to counter now. Datsun will take. Datsun goes for the air dribble. Gets around 1. He's trying to 50 at mid. 50 a little bit too hard as Ryan's going to get the transfer, but not for long as Vale says, no way, sir. And allows for his teammates to start moving toward the blue half again. Plane able to go for that double touch. And we've got Enchanted 50ing it downfield. Vale tries to slow it down, gets around 1. Ryan gets the touch. Vale still there. Low boost. Not a problem. Vale gets another touch. Ryan up for the backboard touch. Plane tries to get it, and that's going to be another goal for Enchanted there. As the Purdue Boilermakers are doing a wonderful job of finding each other in game number 3 here.
Right there, none of the Firebirds saw Enchanted. Nobody was expecting that to happen, it looks like, and that is what we need to watch out for. If it happens twice, you need to remember it's probably going to happen a 3rd time.
We'll see what happens here. 3 minutes 35 left. The reset is there. Can't get back to it, though, as Hoax clears it downfield. Ryan gets around 1. Vale 50s it to Datsun, who doesn't get the touch he's looking for there. And that will be another goal for Purdue.
Once again, the overcommit. There was no Firebird in the goal. Everybody was playing too aggressively. And we just need to, again, I've said it so many times this season, you need to be positioned, you have at least one person positioned that they can get to the goal at a moment's notice.
That 50 goes all the way to the backboard there. It'll be Enchanted who clears it off the corner. Ryan able to read it and keep it going. Purdue is looking hot right now as Enchanted goes off the wall. Now Vale goes try and track this ball down in the corner, not quite able to. Datsun clears it up to Vale. Vale has a shot opportunity. It'll go backboard. Enchanted reads that well. Not well enough for Hoax. And Vale gets a shot, but Enchanted saves it away, and it's going to be another transfer opportunity for Purdue unless Vale gets back there. 4-1 is the scoreline with 2 minutes 45 left. Nice fake around the Firebirds there. Another shot opportunity. Hoax can't quite get there. And we're down by 4 with 2 minutes 30 left on the clock.
You know, I think it also comes down to the boost. I'm noticing the Firebirds are out of boost very, very frequently. They need to have it in their reserve in order to get back to the goal even faster or fly up into the air to block a goal.
Datsun goes off the wall, doesn't have any boost to follow. Hoax tries to go for a little redirect shot, maybe paying a little homage to Ahmad there, the pro player there. Instead, it will be another missed touch, just ends up in the Firebirds net. You know, when you're starting to get this kind of score deficit, I think if you're the Firebirds, you start shaking this game off. You know, it's more looking ahead right now. You know, I mean, it's a doable win, but I think it's only going to happen if you start having more fun. They can't be getting in their heads right now. That's what they got to look forward to here. That's someone get the touch. Vale follows it up. Firebirds bump each other, and there's 7-1. Little Brazil action there as Enchanted gets another one. Tough to watch if you're a fan of the Firebirds. But we saw them get pretty offensively dominated in game number 1, and they brought it back in game number 2. So I think if they shake this one off, they'll be just fine in game number 3.
Oh, yes.
Game number 4.
Mindset is such a key to success in esports and I think sports in general. Never let something like this really get to you, because ultimately the next game is a whole new beginning.
Now Vale's up. Right now, Firebirds maybe just trying to stop the bleeding, maybe score 1, maybe 2 to get momentum for game number 4. Show them that you are not out for the count yet as Hoax tries to dribble that, gets around 1, has a chance, can't quite get it anymore, as there's just not enough boost in the tank for it. Hoax clears it up, Datsun tries. Great double there as Enchanted steps up once again for Purdue. Hoax now goes off the corner. Enchanted passes mid, Vale cuts that one off. Datsun now going. Gets almost to 1, playing. Finds the clear though, and it will be scored by Hoax there. At least we are out of Brazil territory there. Firebirds got 1 minute and 20 left as we are in crunch time now.
Always unfortunate to see. That might be, I believe that is the second own goal from the Firebirds. So something's going to need to change in this next match, and you got to do it. You know, when you're in that game 3 match point, it's just not something you can afford.
Absolutely. Here is Datsun now, tries to get something going, slows the play down, gets around 1, but Enchanted with a great 50, Ryan up for it, not enough boost. Vale will get the bar touch, and it's cleared out as we approach the final 60 seconds here. Hoax trying to make something happen, passes it out to Datsun. Not enough boost to really follow up there, and Plan will clear it back downfield as Vale now takes it to the corner. Vale touches it away, Ryan with the shot, Vale will fall on it. Enchanted now to the backboard. Payne with the follow-up. Vale once again with another save, just farming him at this point. Hoax tries to pass out to Datsun, cut off by Ryan. Vale now has another touch. Goes off the wall, can't quite get the touch, that's gonna fall right in front of net. And Enchanted will finish it off. 9-1 against the Firebirds here in game number 3.
Will we see double digits?
That is a tough question. I'm hoping no.
I'm hoping neither. I'm hoping no, neither. No as well. I think no, neither is technically correct, but I'm not an English major.
No one touches the ball there. Everyone's in garbage time now. Just trying to hit the ball around. Enchanted will get another touch off the corner. Final 10 seconds left. Hoax goes up, clears it away. Datsun off the wall. And maybe one for the road. Not quite, as Purdue will take game 3 there.
All right. If I were Coach Palmer right now, I would be saying...
We're getting the timeout, actually. So we're going to go to our quick little 3-minute timeout. We will be back in just a second.
I will be back with that thought.
We're back. Game number 4. Firebirds gotta find it here. They'll get started with pressure on the blue half. Dotson goes up. Tries to find the pass. There they are. Mid. And it's in. Hoke starts it off 8 seconds in. Firebirds are coming out hungry here. Season on the line. Last life in the tournament. Hoke starts it off with a bang. With a pass from his good buddy Dotson. We now see planes starting it right back off for Purdue. We're seeing the pre-jump by Vale. They go under. Follow-ups there. Host reads it well. No boost to spawn on him, though. Now it's up to Dotson. Vale will take the boost. Dotson now on low boost. Gonna play the low 50. Gets a great 50 for Vale to take over now. Vale's gonna try and pass. Gets it toward the middle of the field. Ryan tries to transition now. Dotson across the plane. New plane, oddly enough. Host. Goes for the touch out mid. Vale gets it. Host going for the follow. He sees he's beat. Waits for it. Great patience there. Keeps it on the blue half. Tries to fall on it. Not quite. Vale will get the 50 across. All the way to Dotson, who's waiting for it on the wall. He's going to 50 it. Enchanted will be there. Host now up. Gets around one. Goes off the top corner. Vale pops it to himself. Slows it down. Gets around one. Almost bumps 2. Excuse me, that's off the sidewall there, and Hoax will be there. Ryan now going for the shot. No touches by Purdue as it's Enchanted's turn. Vale now up. Keeps that controlled touch there. Gets a 50 right to his corner. Boost is stolen by Hoax. Plane's got nothing. Tries to 50 it out and now has to retreat as Hoax goes for the pinch downfield. Enchanted gets the pop and bumped away by Hoax. Enchanted tries to follow up. It gets popped, and Vale will clear it away. Now we got another touch here. Vale will cut it off. Double commit for the Firebirds. Is going to leave an open net, though.
You know, it's that demo that really got them there. I think Vale was, you know, you can see Vale already kind of trying to play that defensive role, but getting demoed just not ideal. But we had that amazing pep talk and that timeout from Coach Palmer, calling them out, telling them. And honestly, spirits are still high. Their mental game, they're brushing it off. So hopefully we can see, I mean, we've already seen some improvement already. hopefully we can see it again and again.
All I'm hoping is good old Palmer pep talk buff is what comes through here. Host goes up for it. No follow-up there except by Ryan, who's going to try and go all the way. He's got boost to work with. He has the reset. Vale is able to get there, though. Playing off the corner. Datsun to Host. Host has wall. Not sure how much boost. Tries to find his teammate. Datsun will go mid. And it'll be cleared away. 1-1 is the scoreline with halftime approaching. Vale gets around. That's a demo mid. Host has the shot opportunity. Nice demo mid. Nice follow-up and nice pass. Firebirds go up by 1.
Beautiful to see. And they're playing, I mean, like we said, they're playing a lot smarter. And it wasn't like what we saw last time. They're playing smart, slow and steady. That is exactly what you need to be doing.
Firebirds here trying to force game 5. They've got the lead to do it. They just need to hold down the fort now. Datsun gets the 50. Now it's Vale. Datsun retreats, and now it'll be Host. Host keeps it in. Ryan will have the next touch. Host not quite able to steal that boost. I wasn't quite able to see. Ryan goes mid. Vale's able to get the touch. Plays low, gets the nice 50. Vale really taking charge and understanding that these Boilermakers are trying to pre-jump everything. Ryan's up. Ryan gets great control. He'll get a 50 in the air. Now it'll be Host. Tries to get it out to Vale. Cleared over to the side. That'll be Datsun's ball. Gets one touch. Gets the follow-up, but it's cleared all the way downfield. Now it's Vale's turn. He's going to touch it out. Has the follow-up, actually. Gets around Ryan, but he's bumped away. Now it's Host. Host puts it toward mid. Enchanted off the ceiling, maybe. Able to follow it. Gets the reset and keeps on carrying it. Beautiful control there by Enchanted. Is Ryan now trying to work it toward the middle. Host will be up off the backboard. Clears it out. Now it's Host's turn to follow it as we're seeing just a little bit of aerial mechanical display as Plane gets a nice save. Datsun gets a beat off the corner. That'll go to the wall. Host is getting chased, so it'll be Vale who takes it. And it's put toward middle. Datsun there. Datsun clears it down. Minute 20 left on the clock in game number 4 here. Goes to the backboard. He's got the ceiling reset. Ball gets too far away from him to follow, though. That's off the corner. Host will be up. Goes off the bar, and that's going to be another shot opportunity, and Host stands tall. Vale clears it away. Scary stuff there. Firebirds transition. They fake it. Enchanted goes high. Plane will be there. Shot opportunity is off. Vale puts it to the corner. Pain goes high. Excuse me. Datsun off the wall. Now it'll be Vale. Doesn't quite get the touch, but it's going to allow Host to clear. Datsun with the shot opportunity. Gets at least around Pain. Stalling for time might be the key here. Plane has no boost left, but gets a great pre-jump. That's to the backboard. Ryan's up. Shot is not there. Host has a chance now. Carries it around. Takes it back low. Gets around 1. Enchanted getting pre-jumped by Datsun there. Vale gets a great 50. Enchanted should be able to follow it. That's going to be tough. Shot opportunity. Datsun will be there. Meets the 50, and now Host will transition. Fakes it to Vale. 14 seconds left. Firebirds don't need a goal. They just need to keep the scoreline the same. They'll look for one anyway as Vale puts him mid. Vale keeps the pressure alive as he's on low boost. That's cleared all the way downfield. 3, 2, 1, and almost down here. Ryan gets for the shot opportunity. Enchanted's got one, and it's down. We got game 5 in the semifinals.
Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful, beautiful match from it. Now, Vale having 2 epic saves that game, despite, okay, Firebirds had 4 shots on goal, whereas Purdue had, if my numbers are correct, 9. And yet the Firebirds coming back, that defense was phenomenal. These smart plays, this is exactly what we need to see. The Firebirds leading into game 5, definitely that pep talk, definitely working on it.
Hey, there's always a Palmer pep talk buff.
Yeah.
As playing under him, if he's talking to you in a timeout, you know, you just feel better about yourself.
Yeah, and this shows exactly what the Firebirds have it in them. They have the potential to beat Purdue. Tying it up in the game right now, despite such a weird game 3, the Firebirds have led to game 5, and the Firebirds, this is it. This is match point for both teams. Whoever wins this next round is going into the finals, and hopefully the Firebirds are going to continue that momentum that we just saw.
Absolutely. We are about to head into game number 5. We got some action going between the Firebirds and Purdue. They're joining. We're going to Champions Field, ending it all here We're getting actually a 1 sec from Enchanted here. Ryan has rejoined the match. I think we're okay. I think we just had a slight disconnect, maybe a car change. We're ready to go here. Game 5 underway right now.
5 minutes. It's going to be the longest 5 minutes of my casting career.
That it will. Ryan gets it started early. Has great boost control. 50s it with Hoax. Datsun with the clear downfield. Hoax with the boost steal. That's going to be a center opportunity. Datsun with the shot opportunity. Tries to put it back down. Plane will clear it away. Great job by Vale not to overcommit there. Gets the 50 in midfield to slow him down. Hoax doesn't quite meet him. Datsun gets a pop. 70 boost in the tank. Is going to try and follow it. Gets a 50. Now Vale coming alive in game number 5. Tries to get around Ryan, not quite able to. Hoax tries to beat Plane, does so with ease. Datsun now to the wall. Datsun going for the double. Fakes it, goes under, Enchanted will read it though. Hoax now pops it up. Datsun able to get the boost. Datsun waiting for that touch. All of a sudden, it'll be Vale's ball. I don't know who got that boost there. Don't think it was Vale. Datsun with the 50. We're in the orange corner now. A minute already shaved. That's going to be a shot opportunity. And the smoke screen will allow it for Plane to score. 4 minutes left. Boilermakers up by 1.
You know, that demo just really heartbreaking for the Firebirds. The Firebirds, I don't think have gotten a single demo this entire series.
They've gotten a couple. There was one, I think, that scored a goal in game number 2.
That's something we need to be watching out for, you know. It doesn't, we need to be looking for these avoidances for those, because it's really going to apply a lot more pressure onto our goal.
Vale trying to be a little bit speedier. Hoax there to follow up. Now it's Datsun's turn. Ryan's there. Go for the bump. Can't quite get it. Hoax now turning. Passes it across. It'll be Vale that gets to that ball first. Doesn't quite get it, and instead Datsun has to push this back for Hoax. 50 is there. And it's toward the midfield. Datsun trying to find Hoax. It'll be Vale instead. Firebirds trying to find something here. 3 minutes and 30 left. Enchanted tries to pass out. Goes off the backboard. No shot opportunity for Purdue there. Pass mid will be met by Hoax. Hoax is able to follow it. Gets a 50. That's going to go right down. Demo on Datsun is there. Game 5, really, who wants it more? Who's going to play the more solid Rocket League? Ryan trying to find the pass. Datsun will cut it off. Shot toward the net is there, and Vale will clean it away. Transition now for the Firebirds. That's a flick over 1. Enchanted puts it right back in, though. Firebirds just need to reset here. That's a weird demo on Vale, I'll say that. Enchanted up for it. Vale to the wall. Ryan will find it. Datsun there. Tries to find Hoax. Instead, he finds Plane. That goes out mid, though. It should fall on Datsun's car. Goes to the backboard. Vale has to be up. No double touch, and scored by Plane in game 5.
You know, it's I don't even know. I don't even know what really went wrong there. Vale really trying his best to get that defense, but can't maneuver fast enough for that secondary shot.
It's halftime. Firebirds got to dig deep now. They got to find it. Final 2.5 minutes, possibly of their season. Will they end it here, or will it end next week? That shot could be the one to do them in. Center's there. Vale tries to clear it out. Ryan with the touch. Hoax will follow it up. Gets the 50. It's off the crossbar. Plane's next. Datsun can't quite get the touch. Plane keeps going. Now it'll be Hoaxed. Goes off the wall. Another demo. Those have been key for Purdue in game 5. Off the wall here. Vale is up. It goes all the way to the blue half. Enchanted will be able to catch it, though. Enchanted goes over 1. Gets bumped, I think, to make sure that touch goes wide. That's 2 of them beat now. They just got to beat 1 more. Vale does it. Plane trying to take it back now. Back pass works out. Datsun cuts it off, though. Firebirds, that's a bounce high. Vale is up. He'll be beat by Plane, though. Hoax now goes for that backboard touch. Plane gets the beautiful touch to clear it back downfield. Enchanted with the transfer. It's off, and Vale will make the save. As Plane tries to put it mid now. Firebirds, low boost, making save after save right now. They just got to hope for that overcommit, and this might be the chance as they put it high. Plane is up quicker, though. And now they're on defense again. Final minute approaching. They got to find it here. They got to make something happen soon. Ryan cuts it off again. Firebirds need to go for shorter touches here. as these clears are just being caught by the Boilermakers. Vale gets a bad 50, and that might be in the net. And as the third one falls through, this could be the end of the Firebirds season here. They will have to start working magic. We need some craftiness on the kickoff.
You know, it's also, I've noticed the Boilermakers are stealing some of those full charge boosts, or those full charges, those full boost charges just constantly. There's like not enough boost on the ground for the Firebirds to do anything.
Vale is up, goes off the wall. Hoax now misses that one. Datsun tries to find Hoax. They're trying to look for the clip. The opportunity is there. Almost a great play by Hoax there. Firebirds trying to throw everything, including the kitchen sink at it. And that 50 does not go their way. Vale has a chance now. Gets around 1, 26 seconds left. Never say never here. If you're the Firebirds, that's the opportunity to start it off.
It's good, but we need to do it again.
We've seen, my favorite phrase is, aside from,
we say it every game.
We've seen more and less. Bearded man, we've seen more and less. Fake kickoff, I'm calling it here by the Firebirds. Vale with 50, and I was wrong. Host gets the clear. It goes their way. Vale tries to follow it. Enchanted just trying to waste that time. This has got to be it. This has got to be the attack. Host gets cut off by Ryan, and that one's going to call it for the Firebirds here with 10 seconds left. Wow. Incredible, incredible series being played between the number 6 and the number 2 seed here.
Heartbreaking to see sometimes, but
they brought it to game 5.
Yeah.
Not much more you can ask for. It was good Rocket League throughout. Enchanted tries to finish it off here, as it seems more like the Firebirds have to call it quits on their season. Great goals there by Purdue to finish it off in game number 5. GG's on the season, and good luck to them in the Challengers Championship next week.
Honestly, bringing a school so big in sports in general, as Purdue is, to a game 5 in the semifinals, like that, you know, a college one could consider small, like Carthage playing against Purdue, bringing it, that's an achievement in itself, you know. Vale, just let's talk about Vale for a second. First season in collegiate competition.
Yeah, he's playing at the Challenger level, higher level than the Emergence.
Playing at the second to highest division that the NECC offers.
He's playing well. And, you know, a lot of promise from that young kid. You'll see him maybe next semester. He'll probably be playing next semester. That's not the end of Carthage Esports, though, tonight. At 7 o'clock, we'll have Carthage Black taking on the Lincoln Land Loggers, followed by Carthage White taking on Wartburg at 8:30. Thanks for watching right now, and we'll see you then.
What a dank sound. What is that?